Hello everyone, I'm also called James. I've got something else in common with the James who just finished. Dave Nelson was very much one of my mentors. And I was glad when Jackie rang me up today. It suggested that there's a chance to say something, because I do want to pay a very brief, I promise you brief, tribute to Dave. Nearly 30 years ago, I was appointed to a manager of a student exchange program called Youth for Understanding. It's an international exchange program based in Washington, D.C., that grew out of the Marshall Plan that rehabilitated Europe after the Second World War and further assisted the acts of Congress to encourage world peace and democracy through experiencing life in another country. On taking this job, my first task was to move New Zealand into an autonomous region separate from Australia. I was greatly helped by a brand new treasurer, parent of a beautiful daughter on exchange in Argentina, that's you Jackie, and with Jenny an active and loving host parent of an exuberant Brazilian girl. To create a new organisation throughout New Zealand, build up exchanges numbering several hundred each way, or many 12-month exchanges, which cuts across 2 Northern Hemisphere school years, was an enormous task. It can only work with a very strong supportive board of keen, focused volunteers who understood governance, and Dave was the tops. There's no question, this is where he stepped in. For over a decade, this great man, and I'll always regard him as great, always supported by Jenny, carefully managed our growth and ensured we remained sound financially, the key thing. His enthusiasm for youth, his strong love of his children, was constant and reassuring. He dealt with the politics and handled a stressed out manager countless times with patience and good humour. The amount of times I sat in his office and talking through problems that were solved, normally over a bottle, time and time again was invaluable. It really was. And grow we did. This is the same time that he took out Leatham's, which was also growing fast. I recall him telling me, he just told old man Latham that sales had doubled in the few short months after he had taken over. He introduced technology to YFU and made us look smart. Even some of us, me, were a bit bewildered by it inside. His commercial rebranding of YFU made us stand out amongst the increasing export business of education for overseas students. His negotiating skills for new cars for our field officers left many a car salesman speechless. He incorporated YFU into his scout jamborees for those scouts who were our future customers. And he was always there with a good drink to let the day finish on a high note. I really do want to salute a great man, a leader who represented all that is good with volunteerism in New Zealand. Always secure, with a loving and close family, he brought life and happiness to many. The meals you were included on made you feel honoured by being part of there. His love of Asian and Austrian food, expressed by a permanent table at the Angkor restaurant, with their chicken curry, which I will never forget, and strange things they did with banana puddings. And even invested in it's just unbelievable. There are numerous times when David's open house approach solved many a difficult situation. To Jenny, to Jackie, to Andrew, my heart goes out to you all for the loss of a good man. We're all the poorer for his death. I'll never forget him. Thanks.